Hello, good evening guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this video we are currently in ACC in VR and I am chasing that SA grind. Yes, I know ACC has been around for a while, but SA is something I've never ever really thought about while racing mates or just racing the AI online. Now, what is SA? If you're new to ACC, SA is your safety rating and you need to build that up to do online races, and you don't want to do what I'm just about to do. Bang to the car in front. I only give him the slightest tap, and for that I just lost 1 SA point. So you might think, if I've had ACC for a while and I've dabbled in and out, why is my safety rating not higher? Well, believe it or not, the safety rating is gained by following cars in close quarters, close combat, almost like being in a bit of procession really. And it just proves that you can race closely to other cars on the track without actually knocking into them or causing an incident. And as you race around the track and do clean close quarter racing, it actually rewards you with an SA points. What I'm going to do, because in the VR mirror you don't get any of the things that are up in the VR headset, I'll just throw up from the flat screen racing what that actually is. I'll put that up on screen now, that will give you some idea. So why is getting your safety rating up a grind, and why is mine so low? Well, I've been racing in ACC for a while. I've played friends in online matches, like private races, and I've also raced a lot of the AI. Now, unfortunately, everybody's got a different skill level, and with the AI on about 90%, generally I'm normally second, third, fourth, fifth, in that sort of area of the pack. Depending on the circuit, the AI is often better than me, or sometimes is often worse than me. That could mean I'm leading out front on my own, pretty much hot lapping, running my own race, or the pack is very much fragmented and split up, so that there's cars in the distance but you're not going fast enough a pace to keep up with them or catch them. So in that scenario, when you're pretty much driving around on your own, you don't get any safety rating points. And when you're racing over a long time period or a long distance, races tend to spread out like that, and that's why my SA rating is so low. So after watching a Gamer Muscle video and a video by Random Call Sign, I'm following their advice in that I'm just racing against the AI at the moment. I've set the AI level down to about 75, I think. I think that makes their pace about half a second to a second off my own abilities, maybe even a lot more than that. But that gives me the opportunity to follow them closely, to stay with them, to race in very close quarters, to even come up alongside them. And it's in these scenarios, being alongside, passing, letting them back past, or sticking very close to their bumper, that you're going to actually gain your SA points. Now, you will know when you're gaining the points when you cross the start finish line. It'll actually light up green, and I think if not instantly at the end of the race, it will award you your SA points. Now, it's a grind because this was a 20-minute race, and in that time I think I got awarded 3 points, maybe 4. I got 1 deducted at the start for the tiniest of little taps, and that is the frustration of it. I caused no damage to me or the car in front, but that is classed as knocking another driver, so you do lose points. And that's the thing, even though you're gaining SA points, when you race online or you even race AI or do races yourself, you can very easily lose safety rating points. So in my opinion, I think it's a bit crazy. I think you should get a safety rating just by getting round the track and not crashing, hitting all your apexes, because like I say, quite often you can be running your own race in the mid-pack or even for leading the race, and you're not going to get anything for it. But I do understand why Kunos has made it that way, because it just proves that you've got the ability to race closely and not cause massive pile-ups online. But if, like me, you're a frustrated driver when you're stuck behind people and you're going at a slower pace to your ability, you can get a little frustrated. And what I love about racing simulators, and you know you've got a decent simulator, is when you look at closing speeds, because it's closing speeds that really shock you and cause accidents, even when you're trying to avoid just such an incident. So I'm coming back down the start-finish straight here, and my idea was that I was just going to outbrake him, run alongside him. I was running quite close, and all of a sudden he braked before I was expecting him to. And look at that closing speed. Look how quickly I caught him up. To add insult to injury, when I swung in on the hairpin, I timed it a little bit too early, caught the curb and nearly went into the barrier. I caught it and we carried on, but it is that easy to drop the car. So when you are following, don't get frustrated like me and just think you're just doing it for the points. Once again, in another incident in this 20-minute race, I was dropping into fourth gear, quite some speed, and look at that, he hit the brakes, he was already going slower than me, and damn that closing speed. I had to react very quickly. I had to come off the track to avoid hitting him, but as you can see, it's so easy to have an off and cause an incident. Well guys, I'm working on the safety rating. I'm going to get to online racing. I will be bringing that to the channel as soon as I've got the level of points needed for racing. Just wanted to update you on what I'm doing in ACC VR, and I will see you soon for more videos to come this week. Thanks for watching guys. As ever, peace out.